Um, kind of want to talk. I guess I want to dive down more further into, I guess, who I think will benefit the most out of this break. And the first one that comes into mind is the Houston Rockets. Like you got the standard, typical, Mike D'Antoni team. That Mike D'Antoni has, seven man rotations deep, where these players playing like maybe 38 to plus 42 minutes per game. I mean, James Harden was playing like 45 minutes in one game. I think it was against Charlotte or something, and they lost to Charlotte. So I'm like, damn. Like, I know James Harden's pretty durable, superstar and stuff, but it gets kind of taxing. And that's what always happens with James Harden. James Harden always like flames out in the playoffs because he just gets tired doing so much things. But the thing is, James Harden wants to do these kinds of things, right? He wants to, he wants to lead the fucking team in scoring. He wants to lead the team in like assists, rebounds, everything.
The system of basketball. Well, if a team is running an offense, who do you want to have the ball in your hands in the game or through the game? Your best player.
Well, if he can like, give off that pressure to other players, and yeah, maybe he'll be better in the playoffs. But now he wants to do like everything his way. Well, now 1 month rest off, for the Rockets makes them like super wild card team now. Like if you think about it, like Russell Westbrook never gets tired. James Harden well rested. PJ Tucker is dealing with a nerve injury this whole season so far. And the only answer to that was, just rest. And, you got Mike D'Antoni saying that he'll play, PJ Tucker will play him like, 30 minutes just to see how he holds up. This dude fucking playing him like 38 minutes. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
He does. He does.
Like, come on. Like, are you trying to, make a fool out of me? Like, I know what Mike D'Antoni teams, do. Mike D'Antoni, like, he drives his players to the ground. He rides on them like too much, and so what always happens in the playoffs for him as well. Like his teams, get tired for playing at a certain pace throughout the season, and they all just flame out. Now for the Houston Rockets, like right now, like I'm sure there's gonna be like more games to play for like placing. They're currently tied for the OKC Thunder right now. If I was the Houston Rockets, I would try to leapfrog that the OKC Thunder, just because I feel like they're gonna play the Jazz in the first round. They're gonna beat the Jazz. Like the Jazz lost to them. I think the last time they lost to them was like in like 6 games or something. It was like when Rubio was like trying to guard James Harden like a certain way. I was like, what is Ricky Rubio doing? And James Harden just let them up. The bracket right now is in the semis. If they do bypass the Jazz, they'll play against the Lakers. And in my opinion, the Rockets are like a bad matchup for the Lakers out.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't want to say nightmare matchup, but I mean, I've seen kind of like a sneak preview of what they can do against the Lakers. Like, I mean, what are the Lakers' weaknesses, right? Like, they're lacking like wing defenders. They need more wings, and they need more bodies, basically. I mean, yeah, with the Morris twin, signing. I don't know why they signed Dion Waiters. Dion Waiters not gonna guard like anybody, but you got those guys now, and they're still lacking kind of like a playmaker. I mean, Rondo's kind of like statue on defense nowadays. I mean, yeah, he can lead the offense, but I mean, can score like 5 and give up like 7 or something. I mean, with the Rockets, you can they switch on everything. They're always been a switch based defense. Robert Covington's has actually helped out the Rockets so far. People want to say that Anthony Davis, this could be such a bad match for the Rockets. I mean, we seen what Anthony Davis did to the Rockets. Like it wasn't that crazy or anything. I mean, he scored like what 30? Maybe he scored 30. I don't know if I'm mixing up numbers. But Anthony Davis is not going to post up anybody. He's not going to post up PJ Tucker. That's not his game. He's more of a face-up player. For those who don't know what a face-up player is, basically, like let's just say you have your back turned against your defender. He'll just make a turnaround and just face up, face to face. Basically, that's what it is. Like he'll turn around, set up, face to face, dribble, break you down by the dribble. He'll do a fadeaway jump shot or just a jump shot in general. Because Anthony Davis is not really the type to bang bodies in the post, right? He's more of a how should I say this? He's more modern, He's more of a modern day player where it's all face up nowadays. Kind of like no one really posts up, in the NBA. In this modern time, it sounds like a very few. Kevin Durant, you got Kawhi Leonard, you got Russell Westbrook, Karis LeVert, Jason Tatum. I mean, you got very few that I can think of right now. And I just feel like the Lakers don't really take out too much advantage. I mean, the Rocks are basically conceding rebounds, or they just want to beat you in fast breaks, and he'll lead the league, I believe, in fast breaks. And I mean, the last time they played, Russell Westbrook had 40. James Harden was playing like shit. I mean, now it's gonna be more of an interesting series. Like, I feel like if any team, let's just say, if the Lakers beat the Clippers, would you be surprised? Not really, right? If the Lakers lost to the Clippers, would you be surprised? It'll be like, oh yeah, I can see that, right? But now you got the Rockets, so like, can you actually see, the Rockets, beat the Lakers? Like, in my opinion, I do think they can beat the Lakers. Like, dude, they're just, run, certain players off the court, basically. You got Russell Westbrook running 100 miles per hour, right? I mean, these guys just got to keep up with Russell Westbrook. And, if you don't keep up, he's going to go for the layup.
We did on passing the rock. Oh, we did a good job executing. Now, are you upset with something? She would be upset. I just don't like you.
He's going to get you in foul trouble. He's not really scared of no Anthony Davis or no Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee, right? He's not really scared. He'll keep on attacking. And, we'll see. We'll see what happens, basically. Russell Westbrook hasn't gone out the first round in a long time, but this is his best shot, right? The Rockets really need to beat, certain teams to get their record up above OKC. Because if they stay where they're at right now, they're gonna play against what? They're gonna play against the Nuggets, I think. And let's just say they beat the Nuggets, right? Let's just say they do. They're gonna play against the Clippers. Clippers are a really bad match for the Rockets because they can do everything the Rockets can do, and maybe even better, right? Because they can defend. But, for the Rockets, right? I just feel like this they need to get to, play against the Jazz. That's their best shot going all the way. Because, I mean, they have the highest chance of upsetting the Lakers. In a way where, you wouldn't really believe it. And that's how I see it. Dude, they're a super wild card right now. If they can heat up a certain amount of time right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they go all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Maybe even I don't know, maybe in the finals. Who knows what happens right now? Because it's been a weird season. And I mean, if it's a great storyline, right? I mean, Russell Westbrook finally gets out the first round. James Harden finally gets in the finals. I mean, if they both win a championship, it validates everything that they've done so far. I mean, James Harden, people, laud him for saying he's like the top 4, top 5 greatest shooting guards of all time. And with no championship to show so far, I mean, you need certain things to solidify, what you've done. And, a championship is that.
So successful.
Did a good job execution.